I got a 3-pack of EkoLuxer EL double ones. They're LED flashlights. They come looking like this. You simply take it out of the plastic. And you got to remember, an LED flashlight, LED turn signals, LED headlights, and all that have a little flash when you show them on a camera. When you first get it, of course, you unscrew the end cap and you take the little, where is it? Where are you? Where are you? I lost them. You take the little piece of rubber off the end, the little rubber piece of, this is before we go get in water or in dirt or do what we're gonna do. But I made this complete video before, underwater, I mean in a creek, and you gotta take those off. And somehow the file was corrupt. But the reason I want to show you this one is I do love flashlights, as you know. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me. But these are basic and absolutely simple to use. One button on. It tells you right there, this one's at 89%. That's straight out of the box. And you can take it and do a pinpoint or open wide. Do a pinpoint or open wide. And then the other option is you simply hold it down and it cycles through each one. And there's your emergency or your slow emergency. Let's say you have a really bad emergency. You do this. Oh no, it's a bad emergency. It's a bad emergency. Wait a minute, it's not as bad as I thought it was. Click it again. That turns it off. So you go, there you go. It's just kind of an emergency. I don't know if that's sending Morrison's code or not, but it doesn't really matter. But what I want to show you is the broad beam on these beasts. They are so cool. What I want you to see is look how big around that is. That is a pine tree. No one knows if it's, I think it's a longleaf. It was a stray growing next to my camp, the base camp, and I plucked it because I felt bad about it, and I stuck it in the ground, I don't know, a year ago, and there it is now. Let me give you a little hint of how big this thing is. This is my face level, and it goes way up there. Isn't it a beautiful tree? I don't know why I just have this thing about harvesting twigs and shoving them in the ground. Okay, I found this other twig I want to show you, but look how big it gets. Isn't that nuts? Or you can slide it in, like I said before, and it goes to more of a pinpoint, which goes pretty doggone far. It's a golf cart. It's a golf cart. I don't play golf, but if I did, I would drive an easy-go workhorse and probably get kicked off the course. This is another twig. I pulled this twig on the side of a mountain somewhere simply because I remember these leaves when I was a little kid. And I thought, look at the leaves on the ground. What kind of plant makes a leaf that, oh, that one's so big it bucked the kick it. It kicked the bucket, but look at it. Ooh, it's got a little slimation all over it. I wonder if it's because it broke. But anyway, isn't that a cool tree? So it got big really fast. I mean, it just started growing like crazy. And then it got about this height. And then part of it started kicking the bucket. I sprayed it with some, I forgot what it's called. Stuff you spray on like peach trees and all that. And it didn't do anything for these. Something went ahead and ate them. But after those bugs moved, it got a little, hold on a minute. Oh, it grew a second leg. You sneaky fella. Anyway, I thought it was cool. These flashlights are cool too. Anyway, you can get 3 of these flashlights. Now, a lot of flashlights I show are pretty doggone expensive, but you can get 3 of these for $49, which is a good deal if you want to get 3 people flashlights in your family. Let's say you really love your mom and you're like, Mom, you deserve this flashlight. Anyway, you get the picture. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed with that too. Wouldn't it make a pretty cool thumbnail? I don't know. Let's see, is it all the way in there? Yeah, it is. Sort of, kind of. So anyway, we're gonna go do something else, and I'll put the link to these pretty cool flashlights in the video description. Okay. I got a little distracted. You see these bats? You see that bat up there? Maybe you can't see it. Do you see the bat? Let me get a little shot. There's one right there. There's one right there. Do you see that bat? It's probably not nice shining this towards the bat, but they love light. This little light of mine, it'll only shine till the battery goes dead. But the light of my world, the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, never goes dim. Let's press on and do something else. This is daytime tree. Okay, I gotta tell you something. We were gonna go do something else, but last night my son is hanging out at his girlfriend's house with her family. He eats dinner with them a lot, because I would too if they would invite me. But anyway, he said, "Daddy," and I said, "What?" He said, "We just got her mom asked me to get this snake out of the chicken pen. It had just ate one of the chicks." I'm hoping it's still in here. It is the longest rat snake I've ever seen. I've caught them 4 foot and 5 foot. This one is at least 6 foot. It is still there. I hope it's not stuck. Are you stuck or just sleeping? Are you stuck or just sleeping? They usually don't start speaking English till they get a little older. It came in down there. It went in the wrong crack. But I just saw another snake. But it couldn't get up in there because I see you. You don't have to act like you're gonna bite me. You're gonna hurt yourself and all that metal. But it came in here, crawled up through there. Of course it did all that. It may be still processing its chick. But I've came in here before and there were two. There was a big one right there and a big one right there. Anyway, I put it on a reel. If you check out my Facebook reels, you can really see how big that thing is. I'm tired of hitting my head on that, but that's just what I do for a living, hit my head on stuff. I don't see you. Oh, there you are. You have no makeup on. Your hair's a disaster. So the air quality's bad?
Yeah, here, I can show you. I don't know if you can see it.
So y'all remember Audie? That's my oldest squirrel. Yeah, I can see it.
You see how like foggy and smoky it is?
Oh, that's smoke in the air and stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it smells like smoke outside. But do you see like over there? That's like a dust cloud.
I thought y'all were near the water.
We're not. No, not here. We're about 2 hours-ish from the water.
Oh, wow. So tell me again, where's camp gonna be?
It's in Cadiz, which is like, it's like a beach town, basically. But we're staying in El Puerto Santa Maria, which is another,
crazy.
it's just like a smaller town.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be working at a summer camp for, it's like an English summer camp, and it's going to be a bunch of young adults who are like teaching at the camp. We're the only 2 Americans, and all the other young adults are from like other countries in Europe. So there's people from like Switzerland and like Germany, the UK, like it's like all over, and they're all like our age. So it's gonna be really cool to like meet all these people.
Well, that's cool. So there's gonna be kids there too, like high school kids doing the camp or junior high?
Yeah, so then we're like teaching, like that's like the young adults, but like all the students who are gonna be there, I don't know the age ranges, but I'm pretty sure it goes up to like 16.
Yeah.
They're all like Spanish kids.
That's cool. You've been learning to speak Española?
Yeah. just a little bit. I'm doing my best, and our friends like challenge us. At, like, when we're going out to dinner with some friends tonight, and they're
so
definitely gonna like challenge our Spanish, so it's fun.
Well, I miss you like crazy. I'm at Opelika and I'm trying to find water. Other than going to that same creek we went to years ago. Remember that one?
Yeah, I haven't been back to that one in a while.
All right. Well, go get ready.
I miss having like boots on and getting in the creek and like doing
I
outdoorsy
know,
stuff.
it's so amazing.
I'm so excited to come home.
I'm about to do that. Put on boots and get in the creek.
Once we get to camp, we have 19 days until I'm coming home.
Goodness gracious, that's still a long time.
I know, but it's like a countdown for me, and it's going to go by really quickly. It's it's like a summer camp. It's like super fast paced. You're like broken off into like 2 teams. We do like a lot of like outdoorsy games and like sports. And
that's cool.
We're gonna go do, what's it called? Where you like hold on to the thing and you go through the woods.
Oh, zip line.
Zip lining, gosh.
Oh, that's cool.
There's zip lining. We're gonna probably like windsurf too on the beach.
Really?
Yeah, that'll be really cool.
Well, that's cool.
We're gonna do a ton of stuff.
All right, so you'll be there the whole time till you come back and check out and head home? Wow.
Yeah, we leave the 19th. We stay overnight in Madrid for 1 night, and then I'm home.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Now, did you see the alligators?
Are you with anyone? You're by yourself.
Yeah, by myself.
I got Georgia the cutest dress ever. Absolutely. I got it at a vintage store here too.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I've
gotten everyone some really cool things.
Would you get me some rocks and sand?
Yeah.
That's all I want.
No, I got you something cool. I think you'll like it.
Oh, good. Did you see the alligator that Simon caught in Tampa?
Yeah. Gabriel did that like 2 years ago.
I remember. All right, well, go have fun. I'm going to go find water before it storms.
Okay.
Love you, Audie.
Finish packing and get ready.
Okay, love you.
All
Be
right,
careful. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. So, I know that's what y'all had not planned for, but when I get a chance to talk to my squirrel, I gotta talk to her. She's been gone so long. You know, Geronimo, if y'all have been rolling along with this channel, oh my goodness, she went backpacking from Greece and all through about 5 different countries and came back, and Audie's still in Spain. So now I'm in Opelika. I know where a couple of creeks are, and but I want to, there's got to be one at the bottom of this that potentially goes under town or something. She loves Spain, by the way. I had no idea it was that the air quality was horrible. I know my windshield isn't clean, but that's just part of being alive on Earth. So we're gonna find water. If you've never been to Opelika, Alabama, it's a pretty neat little, pretty town. If you like pretty little towns. So if you go down here to the bottom and turn left, so this is called the Railroad Avenue Historic District, and that's about it. So I'm going to find water down here. We may find it before I want to if it storms, and I don't want to find it before I want to. I think I have to, I don't know if I have a stop sign. Whoops, I just about went on a one-way. I don't know where I'm going. I think if I go way down here to the end of this, I'll find a drop or two. So let's see. Well, I didn't have an accident. I'm so proud of myself. There's no water over there. But, you know, before we go any farther, I've got to get out and make a video of that ride right there and show it to you. I just want to show you this ride. So, it is a, see if you know what this ride is. We'll walk around and look at it. Isn't that kind of cool? Let's go do something else. You want to see something funny? That somebody finally did it. Look at that. They should have checked off I'm a jerk right off the bat. This place is so cool. Well, the water's flowing a different direction than I thought it was gonna go, but maybe that'll be good if we get in here and head upstream. I'm gonna go look downstream first. So, of course, this little portion is really clean, which is good. The test is when you get further down, and that's where I want to see. I figured there'd be at least one snake in here. It does not appear to be. I wonder how deep it gets on the other side of the road, though. We need to know. Looks like it's a potential backed up mosquito hatchery. There's some good sized brim in there. So you know what this means. We need to keep going and keep looking. I want to see a snake. Shh, be very quiet. No snakes, just brim. Let's check the other side. No snakes, just brim. So let's go a little further. It's really clean. There's like a couple of rando pieces of trash, but it is really clean. Let's pick it down here. Opalaka water treatment plant. That didn't look like a regular old spring peeper. They're usually a little darker. That one had a little hint of brown. I'm sorry, I forgot the camera was on as I was down there trying to get some close-ups with my telly. Don't want a turtle. It is hard to sneak up on a creek animal. The most difficult situation. I gotta find a creek to get in. Well, this is absolutely the cleanest little inner city creek I've ever seen in our lives. I've never been here. That's so clean I don't even want to walk in and stir up the dirt. Actually, I do want to, and I might in a minute, but I think I'm going to go back to the old school one with the bear and the antelope play. Look at this. I have no idea what this place is, but it is so cool. I want to get down on those rocks. I'm afraid I'll freak out the locals. I think in towns like this where you it gets old and people come in and revive it, making a nice town again, and they fill up all the stores and everybody comes in, and, you know, it gets to be an expensive place to live. It's at that point where you're really not allowed to touch the water. It's more something to look at, like a screensaver, similar to a lifesaver. Something just ran in that hole. Isn't it cool though? This is WJC Tennis Center. So even if you're a center, you can play tennis here. There is nothing in this water. Nothing. Still. All right, we'll peek on this side. Now it's looking more like my kind of adventure. But if you go that way, you probably end up in someone's backyard. As usual, there's a piece of creek copper right there. I don't know, this may be the spot. Yeah, maybe. I'll have to wait and see exactly where I am. It took a minute, but I found one. I found a creek. And I'm probably going to fall down and crack my crown. Oh, that whole rock's moving. But I hope not. It's clouding up. Oh, I broke my doggone grabbers. I knew it. All right, I'm getting over here. Put those right there. My goodness. That's not the way I wanted to start this journey. I'm still in Opie, but as you can tell, there's a virtual myriad of different items in here that we will look at, and hopefully find something incredible if and only if it doesn't thunderstorm on me. So far, there are plenty of beer bottles in here. I forgot my man purse and everything else. But that's not important. Right now, there's a piece to the kitchen sink. Now, we're gonna go this way. And slip around. My only concern around here is dogs. Because they love to chase me. And I'm going to go ever so slightly silent. And if I don't fall down, I don't know what it is. It seems like the younger I get, the more I fall down. But this could be a beautiful little creek. We could get some other people from the Fancy Pants community of EkoLuxer to come over here and clean this creek out. It would be beautiful. You could just drop your kids off here instead of taking them to daycare. After a little work. Believe it or not, this is a route for wisteria. Look at these things. They're old. Wisteria makes me itch. But so does sour cream cottage cheese and peanut butter sandwiches. So, just a couple of things, a couple of fun facts. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. That is too smooth to be a bottle. You know what that is? That is Americana Toliana. That is probably the entire back of an amazingly beautiful porcelain toilet and little brass. I had some thunder in the background. This may not last long. You know, there appears to be some older bottles in here, but you can't be fooled anymore because that one has a metal ring, and a lot of bottles look old now. So what we'll do is we'll pick up this Coca-Cola and see what's in the bottom. And it says EkoLuxer, Alabama, make them go loco. That's an EkoLuxer. I gotta wash the hands because that thing's gonna go in my nose in a little while. Look at this. What's the odds? Slim to none. Okay, so let's keep moving. There's a purple ball in there. Okay, there's a bottle. It's not old. I got that spider web. Look at how big the wisteria is out here. I thought I saw a dog up on the bank. Oh, spiders. I don't know how far I can go. I'm unsure how many spider webs I want to knock down. It's getting darker because it's about to storm. Okay, here's the beach. I'm okay, you're okay. If there was a complete bottle in here, it would be right here. I really need a spider stick. One spider stick, just one. I'll use you. That's my head. If I can get out on the road and walk back, that's probably going to be what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'll probably do that if I remember where I parked. That looks like a piece of slag, but it's not. This is a end of the road for bottles. Let me get in all these rocks. They just don't survive unless they're in here. There's a mosquito, and I sprayed myself. don't want to make a lot of noise. Okay, I see one piece of white. Here's the back to an old tricycle. Here's the top to an old ice cream. The only way we'll know is if it has some words on it. It does not. It is smoking hot and humid, and that is a big, whoops, that is a big spider web. I don't know if those are words or if they're not words. This is the bottom two. A really old bottle. Look at how big and janky it is. See how it's really crazy thick right here? And really super thin right there. That is an antique bottle. The bottom of one. That is a rock. That's probably an antique too, but I don't think it's going to be worth pulling it out. These are flowers that somebody put on their bed. They smell like sewer. We'll just kind of spruce up everything around there. Look, it looks so pretty now. Okay, let's go. Something just jumped out of this tree into the water. The brick's pretty slick to have anything written on it, but you never know until you know. Until you flip it and you go, I gotta get up here somehow so I can walk back. I gotta go under this. Did it? No, I don't want it to get above my boots. Oh, look at that big old brim. Those are also known as bobs. Big old brim is a bob. There ought to be a snake in here. Now the question is, where's my wagon? I came through these woods, so I got to get to the other side of these woods. Of course, when I get out of there, the skies are blue and there's no more thunder. One more chance. I got my grippers on the other side. Cannot fix those. Now if I can, I got to turn the camera off because I'm going to slide on asphalt. All right, I'm below where I was before. I'm headed downstream. That's a lot of bouncy balls and a backpack. We're gonna go this way and see. So far I have not been chased by the dog. The creek I wanted to get in, I found arrowheads in the past. I know they're not all arrowheads, they're points. Point taken. It is just so hot. It got hotter. I'm still trying to be quiet. I don't want to stir up a dog. Bow wow wow pippy oh pippy a bow wow pippy oh pippy a. There's a complete dinosaur jaw. You see the teeth on top? That's crazy. I got in here. Look, it's starting to cloud up again. I heard thunder. Dunder Mifflin. Light bling and a dunder. All we need is one. Oh, I was gonna say a bottle, but I'm not a big bottle fan. But shotgun barrels are pretty cool. They're in every creek. Okay, let's go. If there's gonna be any whole bottles in here, they're gonna be in a place like that, where all the bricks are and everything that has just kind of washed out but got stuck. I'm just not gonna climb up in there. I did satch myself with anti-mosquito inflammatory juice, but I'm unsure how it's working. Muscadine vine. Muscadine's in the water. Well, it's 4th of July this weekend. I can't believe it. Twilight turned 20. 20 years old today. For those of you who have been watching us for the past 15 years, you saw Twilight when he was 5. And you saw everyone when they were so little. And now, see, that's old. But what is it? I may not be old. That's pretty cool though. But before we get serious, we need to capture it on this. I don't know what that is. Maybe something to an old power pole. And it may not be totally old, but it's brass. The whole thing is brass. I want to harvest. I'm gonna sit it right there so it shines bright like a diamond on the way back. So 15, I get tired. 15 years ago, Twilight when he was 5 said, "Daddy, you need to start recording everything you do, and when you get on creeks and stuff, and people want to watch that stuff." I said, "No, they don't." 15 years later, here I am. Even though I've always gotten creeks and did this, I never had anybody to talk to, so I was just this rando walking down the creek talking to myself. Now, I'm talking to you. This is actually kind of pretty. It's not often, but sometimes this time of year you'll see a root structure that grows a bicycle frame. It's only a certain kind of tree. I don't know what they're called. I'm sure someone will tell me. I gotta climb over all this. I just heard a lot of thunder. I don't have far to go to get out. It just depends on how far I go before I get out. I'm soaking wet from sweat. Oh, there's pieces of quartz in here. I'm surprised we have not found anything of incredible interest. There is a bottle up there, although it's a jar. There's a bottle that is 70s, resembling a knee-high. I'm not gonna pull it out. There's the jar. It's an early muss. Turd. We keep going. There's another one poking out of the side. That is a little bit bigger jar. Potentially a milk, and there's one with it. Next to it, there's a soda. And next to it, right there. That. Oh, am I gonna do this? Yeah, man, why not? Why don't you use the bottle that's there? Okay. I will. It's probably gonna be like 62 or 63, other than all the scratches I'm putting all over it. I just had my nails done, so I don't want to mess them up. Smooth on this side, most likely smooth on the other. So much for my nails, right? I just want to see. You gotta wait. This is like a razor blade for this creek bank. I'm gonna cut myself. I cut myself. Oh no, there's nothing on it. It could be a 80s beer bottle. Are you ready? Are y'all ready for this? Come on. That's fatter than I thought it was. Okay. That is an 80s beer bottle. A few more rains, and both of these will look like they're fresh in there, and somebody will come right here and do the same thing. If you can't get your hands clean, you use creek sand. It's similar to quicksand, but it's in a creek. I smell weed. Somebody's watching me. Oh my goodness. Oh, so hot. Let's go. Let's look at this. Metal spike. It's not a metal spike. That's a piece of... I thought it was rebar, but it's pretty smooth. Nope, not gonna do it. That's a similar bottle. I need to get some sand under my fingernails. Ooh. It's like a manicure, which is different than if like a woman gets it done. You can't call it a manicure. I don't know, manicure may be something that makes ladies feel better and it cures them of having to deal with men so much. That's why I say I need a time out. I gotta have some manicure before I mess around and hurt somebody. Okay, let's keep going. Now I got a bunch of sand under my fingernails. This is all rock bottom. So there's an tubed radio, and that is a television. Probably. That's somebody's backyard down. There's another television up there. There's the back of this one. And a radio. Okay, this looks like an old bottle. With an R on the end. I can't stand it. This is an awesome creek. It's getting better. It's getting dark though. It really, really, really smells like weed in here. There's an old shovel on the bank. Now if this pipe down here is dripping, then that means we don't need to go any further or farther. But I want to show you something. There's just something about green that's always been my favorite color. Especially moss green. Look at this. It's already cooked. That is a mushroom. Smell it. Scratch the screen. You can smell it. Oof. I still can't believe. Oh, spider on me. I still can't believe Twilight is 20 years old today. I know you're tired of me talking about that, but 20 years. 20 years. 15 years. Many of y'all have been watching my incredibly amazing adventures. And you've seen all of them grow up. And there's the last one. He is finished with high school and heading to college not long from now. And that's it. Then it's done. It is done. And I got my bride, which is going to be amazing. I got my dog. You know the cool thing about having your own dog that I never realized is you don't have to ask if you can pet it. You just pet it. You just, better than that, it jumps up on the couch with you and with me. And look at these old bricks. These are old bricks. Okay, those are rocks. I gotta turn around. I'm gonna get way down here and they're gonna call me and say, where are you? I wonder if they even have service. Yeah, bro, I got 5 grams. Okay. This is where I will fall down and crack my crown and all my parts will come tumbling after. I did see a purse back there, and I think I'm just gonna absolutely slap ignore it, because that's just the story of my life. Look at this. El Botto Dumpo. It's got a couple of years on it because of, where is it? I saw an old milk top. Look at all of the bottles. I like that. I don't want to break it, but I want to wash it. I'm not sure if the bottom just fell out of it, but I'm really afraid I'm going to fall right here from staring at these bottles. I have not seen a soda bottle yet. The little ones always survive. There's a ketchup. There's another tiny one. I want to get. I want to go up here. Oh, it's not that tiny. Look at that. Ugh. My eyeballs are full of sweat. What's the chances of putting 2 of these in the water without breaking them? Oh, I just stuck a piece of metal in my leg. Whoop. It touched. This might be the end of the journey. This is going to be my new secret spot. That one has a design too. What is that? Do y'all recognize it? Okay, I'm gonna put it in the water too. This is the third. Where'd the other bottle go? How in the world could it have washed away? Oh, there it goes! No! How's that little bottle washing away? I'm getting ate up with mosquitoes. Here's a clear one. It looks just like those, but it's clear. I need it. Maybe it'll stop. Okay, it's right there. It's in an Edward. I'm soaking wet. I got mosquitoes on my face. I see another little bottle up here. The problem with bottle dumps is here's another one. What are those? I mean, look at it. There's only one clear one. They kind of wash off when you throw them in there, which is neat. I know I need to go up there, but my people are waiting. Oh, there's an old one. There's so many bottles. Let's go in here and look at these and we'll mark this spot. It's got a bunch of mud in it and stuff. I need to clean it out. Let me clean these out and we'll look. Okay, I got them cleaned up. It's crazy. This one is clear. It's got the same similar design right there, whatever it is. I can't see it. And it's a screw top. This one is, what's the color? Ave Maria Grotto. It's got a lid. This one is the same kind. It has a lid. This little tiny one, it's marked on the bottom, but obviously had a peel off top on it. And this one had a peel off top on it. It's not threaded. Whereas the other one that is just like it is threaded. Ah, there we go. So, how do you know what they are? I don't know. I'm done. We'll check them out later. Thanks for watching my videos. I gotta get out of here. Okay, I'm back at the wagon. This has a bee on it, like an animal bee, or a person with wings on both sides. The bottom, not so much. 1/8 of a pint. Every one of those were the same, except for a different color in the top. I think that's a bee. Anyway, thanks for watching my videos.